Hello there, I'm Brad Pritchard. This is the Sirloins franchise in Super Mega Baseball 3. We're riding a 2-game winning streak. You'll love to see it. The kind of thing I say right before I start losing baseball games. As you saw at the end of the last one, Hammer Longballo cannot field anymore. He is breaking down in real time, so we're going to have to see about putting Wankerstein in the outfield. Blowfish pick up a win. They stay even with me at 11-6. Rappler's kind of fallen out of contention over there. No, in fact, they're still... I mean, they're still fairly close for wild card, but... Oh, the Freebooters pick up their fourth win of the season, excuse me. They're on a tear. Moose just plaster the Moonstars. Herbisaurs do not bounce back from the beating I gave them, as they fall to the Crocodons, who sneak over 500. Sandcats did lose there as well, so now it's a 3-way tie atop our division. We have a big run differential lead thanks to the spanking we put on the Freebooters. Any other news? Let's hope not. I don't think there's any news between games like that. We got the hot corners. I think they beat us last time we played. So you see that Hayata could come back, but Cork Longstroke's kind of feeling himself here, so we're going to let him stay in there. Nothing else too interesting going on. We got to figure out this Hammer Longballo fielding situation. He's permanently in the red. Let's see if Wankerstein would do any better. No, he wouldn't. Not a right fielder. He's secondary outfield is not great, so I may as well just let him struggle. I don't have anything else I can do. Javier Cortez would be slightly better, but not great. You think any right fielders out here? I mean, I just don't think this is sustainable. So there's two. One is good. And I don't like the way in which he is good either. This guy's absolutely terrible, but can field really well. Really cheap, but I have to cut somebody. Who would I cut? And I don't want him hitting. So fuck that. It's a terrible idea. We're just going to have to live with it. This is going to be brutal. We're going to have to just strike everybody out for the rest of the season. I think that's the plan here. And if... And what if the Hammer doesn't want to retire? He's getting kind of bad. His contact is bad, and now his fielding is terrible. So, I don't know. Seems a bit tricky to deal with. I mean, I could just cut him, but I think that would give me the opprobrium of all Super Mega Baseball viewers, and rightfully so. Traditional base up the middle. But, hard to find a place for him with fielding stats like that. And obviously his hitting has not been stellar either, but he's still a very viable hitter. It's just that I've been struggling. To make him get hits. And there's the double play. You love that one. Almost no effort required for Cat Stanza. Below, isn't it? Bugsy Snugs sporting a 3.07 ERA, which is very good, honestly. Their pitcher is kind of one of those solid but unspectacular types. Oh, hold me with the... Is that a forkball? Mr. Single, fully beefy. But any pitcher who doesn't have too much velocity is fine with me. I didn't enjoy that. I'm power swinging, by the way. It didn't work. We got double played. He's rattled again. You hate to see it. Lubbock chops, makes the play.
the second baseman, Jeb Duff.
Steve Wright.
Gamey jump jorts at the plate. He's tempted by the high pitch. Strikes him out looking.
Now batting, the designated hitter, downtown Upton.
Guy is a hater of swinging. And that should be a 1-2-3 inning. Even though Lloyd Cook has been stripped of his gold glove.
Now batting, the left fielder, Delay Jones.
Accidental check swing. Yeah, that was a strike. Oh, yeesh. Oh, I wanted that one. Running some tough pitches. He's already locked in. What's about? Well, I think he's going to run that one out. Infield base hit for Lloyd Cook. The killer. Yeah, no, he's not the killer. He's the animal.
Number 23.
Oh, man, I am just a double play victim today. He ran it out! Unbelievable. That must have been one of the worst throws of all time.
Number 29.
Well hit, but I believe it'll be caught. Sorry, eel soup. Really, don't want to give me that one. I thought that pitch was a thing of beauty. Nope, traditional base up the middle. Just glad that Bugsy didn't get murdered. Gets that lead runner. Double play is not going to happen, but happy to get the lead runner. Great play by Eel Soup. 96 power is enough. Lubbock chops. Throws out a man. So, weird inning. A lot of things you don't see very much.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 7.
Alright. Catchable, but Dirk Sportswood not fast enough. Has Longstroke done it again? Who knew he could do these things? Solo donger for Longstroke, 428 feet, his third of the season. He is feeling himself. I'm glad I left him in. Sorry, Monica. Here's the beloved Lubbock chops. Who gets a base hit? Bottom of the order, delivering here in the third.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 83.
Alright, that's clearly a strike. I think that's going to be caught. Let's head back to first.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pat Stenza.
Is that enough? It's awfully high. Yeah, that's not enough. That thing was up there for a long time, though. Alright, it's time for the hammer. I am scared. Well, I only got the decent contact on it. At least it wasn't another strikeout. Alright, we got a run. It's not a lot, but it's a start. Taking one for the team there. Cat Stanza. What a performer. Oh yeah, plenty of time to build up a full head of speed and hit it right between the numbers. Former Gold Glove winner Lloyd Cook makes the routine catch. A little too over the plate there. Eel Soup not going to get that to it. Fleet Beefy makes the play in center. Mojo down. Come on. Let Bugsy stay locked. Can the hammer catch it? He's so slow. But he makes the catch. Fielding 12. I actually should have just gotten Fleet Beefy over there. That was super risky, by the way.
Steve Right.
I meant to actually swing. Drop. It's not dropping. We're playing in reduced gravity, unfortunately. Looks at a couple of pitches. He's got the green light, though. He's Lloyd Cook. Too difficult.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 23.
Hitting this one. And there's the inning. Not much productive there. 1-0. Heading into the top of the 5th. Routine grounder to Lloyd Cook. He makes the play. Clay Jones settles under it and makes the catch. 2 down. Right over the middle. Right, didn't swing. Bugsy Snugs needs to get another out here so he stays locked in. Oh. Good pitch. Eel Soup goes to her left. And the throw is there. 1-2-3 inning for Bugsy. And it's still 1-0 Sirloins here at Apple Field.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 29.
I think that's gone. I think Eel Soup has done it again. Solo donger for Eel Soup. That should be her 7th of the season. It's that short left field deck that I can never take advantage of because all my players are left-handed. Now, I knew that was going to be bad things. All right, buddy, you're playing great. Well, it's well hit, but I don't think that's falling in because of the reduced gravity of Apple Field. Mr. Single. What consistency from Fleet Beefy. I know he's only been a Sirloin for a season and a half, but he's really looked great in the Sirloin uniform. Oh, no, I crushed that. I got epic contact. When I get epic contact, it's guaranteed not to get a hit. Oh, traditional base hit up the middle. For the leadoff man. Mojo right back down. Just can't keep that mojo where I want it. Hammer. It's a test. He makes the catch. Every time somebody hits out there, I am severely worried that he is not going to be able to handle it. I know I've spoken often in the past of how it's a stat I look down on, like accuracy for a pitcher, but there are limits. And I think it's probably somewhere around 12. Because they just keep testing him. But he makes the catch. He's a survivor. Eel Soup can't catch his throws, but no big deal there. And he's done it again. Lubbock Chops 2 for 2 with throwing out runners. They should stop trying to steal. Base hit for the hammer. You'll love to see it. That might get him unrattled. He's back to tense. Not great, but... And another base hit. So The 3 and 4 hitters have struggled all season, but they both got a couple of cheap singles there off the contact swing. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? And why am I doing it? But Lloyd runs it out, so not too bad. And here's Wankerstein. Ready to take a big cut. Looked a little low to me, but whatever. Oh. Fork ball. Hammer is not going home. It's just not feasible. Uh-oh, slow down. They're gonna Walker? They want a piece of long stroke? I guess not. Wouldn't be throwing. Ugh, wish I hadn't swung at that. Kickoff attempts. God, it just laces that one down the line. Filet Jones is heading for home. Eel Soup, she's unstoppable.
Now back, the third baseman, number 7.
Well, I don't think that's going to do it. It's a curving foul. Almost caught, but not quite. Swings at the inside pitch. K-Dud. K-Dud is a real painful modifier to have. Ah, it's not going to do it long stroke. But the Sirloins pick up a couple runs. Thanks to some excellent work by Filet Jones and the Hammer.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Bugsy Snugs looking pretty confident out on the mound. I don't think we're going to get that one. Is it?
Steve Ryan.
Give him the high heat.
Near right.
Can't catch up with it. Double play ball. Yep, there it goes. Nicely done.
now back, the third baseman, Nico Munchada.
I'm having one of those games where I don't look at the batter's stats. I feel like I actually play better. I know I've mentioned that before, but I think it's been like 2 seasons since I said anything about it. But once I start thinking that way, then it gets hard to actually not pay attention. So now I'm looking at him again. Bugsy Snugs makes the play, flips it over to first. Still shutout through 7.
Now batting, the catcher,
Noah Kaiser, a little tired, a little tense. Come on, nothing was just grazing the top of the plate. Oh, fork ball. Sorry, Lubbock. Oh, Mojo up. Get out of here.
now batting,
Mr. Single.
center fielder, number 83.
Well, it was a strike, but I was nowhere near hitting it in fair play. Tough one to hit. And he blasted it down the line, but Moonshot had no problem with it. 2 down. Cat Stanza still looking for her first hit of the game. Okay, I don't know why I didn't swing at that. She just drilled that thing, but Jack Homebrew, whatever his name is, didn't even have to move. He just was able to stand still and make the catch, and it was a real bummer for Cat Stanza. Here comes the high heat. Bugsy likes it. Eel Soup catches it on the fly. Kind of swiped it out of the air. It's Jameson homebrew, but he doesn't spell it like Jameson. Irish whiskey. Spells it wrong with an I. Oh, that's a good throw. Got him. Nice play by Eel Soup. And a 1-2-3 inning. Bugsy Snugs is kind of got it going on today, I gotta say. I thought it was a strike. I decided I can power swing now that he's just tense. I was in the middle of moving my finger when the pitch came over the plate. Oh, God, it doesn't even look like his bat's moving. He's a K-dud, though, still. Full count. Had to swing. Like a strike to me. Couldn't quite dig it out, though. No mojo down, at least.
Now batting, the left fielder, Delay Jones.
Ball inside.
Accidental check swing.
Oh, that's high.
I think he got all that one. Contact swing donger for Filet Jones. Signs of life finally for the big man. His second of the season. Mojo up, he's neutral. How good does that feel? I thought they put in a different pitcher, but they did not. Okay. A little inside for my taste. Oh, I should have done way better with that one. Do running practice. Okay, Dad. I reduced gravity. Not a great game for the animal. Or the Wankerstein, for that matter. Base hit for Wankerstein. You'll love to see it. He did run out a double play and prevented it, which was amazing. So let's give him credit for that. Oh. If Amazo weren't juiced, he'd be terrible. Why is everybody juiced against me? Sidearm. A little late. Oh, I'm always so confident with eel soup. I think I can hit anything, but I can't hit that. So we're heading to the ninth. Sirloins up 5-0. See if Bugsy can finish. God, look at his stamina. He feels great.
Steve right. Steve right. Strike three.
Oh, bows him down for the strikeout.
Now batting, the shortstop, Nora Holmes.
That was a tough one to control. Cat Stanza makes the catch. And makes the big hit. 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Bugsy.
And almost got his gold glove back there. 1-2-3 inning to finish off the Bugsy Snugs shutout. You'll love to see it. Some nice hitting, but only in flashes. It wasn't across the board as it was against the freebooters. But a little better than it was against the Herbisaurs. So Bugsy Snugs, rightfully the player of the game. Eel Soup, of course, and Filet Jones with a solo donger. Because that's all it takes. He deserves the attention. He's really struggled. We're right below Brock Lesnar, who has limited wrestling schedule, gives him plenty of time to play Super Mega Baseball. And Hanley Dexter, as an actual player in the game, has stepped out into the real world and is playing. He doesn't have a team. Weird. But, I mean, someone had to name their Steam account Hanley Dexter, as they must really love Super Mega Baseball. Bugsy Snugs' accuracy goes up ever so slightly. Manny K's accuracy goes down slightly. None of those things are a big deal. We can live with that. Quick game, only 23 minutes on that one. Let's simulate some games. We are now in first place in our division as the Sandcats and Blowfishers to half game back, so I'll probably have a chance to make that up. Beewolves advanced to 12-6, matching. Oh wait, jeez, called down a little too early, but they did end up winning. Wild Pigs come back with the Ordogs. They're in pretty bad position. Blowfish get hammered by the lowly freebooters. Wide Lows trying to get back into that playoff conversation, which really everybody in that division is in the conversation at least. Rough season for the Moonstars. Things are looking bad in the Beast division and the Monster division. A lot of tough game there as the Beewolves winning extras. Sandcats. Win a tough one against the Hot Corners who are fading badly. And the Herbisaurs take it to the Sawteeth. Solidify their lead on the Beast division. So Blowfish didn't have another game. They're still, well, actually they did. They lost. What am I talking about? We are playing the Moonstars. Another one of those kind of mediocre pitchers that I love. Hammer's tense. Okay, we're gonna give him a little rest. You hate to do it, but But we're gonna put in Javi Cortez, even though he can't really catch. Just anything to get Hammer along Ballo feeling a little better about himself, you know? I thought his base hit was gonna make him happy. And I do feel his mojo should go up every time he makes a catch. When you have 12 fielding, you need to be rewarded for that. You see why the Moonstar is not having much of a season. Their batters don't have much pop. Oh, I wanted that one. Whoa, I didn't want that one. Drop, 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 drop. It's not dropping. Their pitcher is locked in. If I can get him back to neutral, he'll be pretty bad. But the slowdown is very real right now. Base it. Overcomes the slowdown. Blade Jones can use the power swing for the first time in forever. And he makes things happen. Base hit for Filet. You'll love to see it here. It's right at Twilight time. This is when, like, what's his name? Who's that director I hate?
The second baseman, Lloyd Cook.
Base it for Lloyd. Filet's got to hold it at third there. Terrence Malick. He's the one I hate. He loves shooting in these kind of lighting conditions.
Number 23.
That's right. I'm an indie movie snob who hates Terrence Malick. We're a rare breed. All right. Double play is not there. We get a run. We'll take it. Here's the Ilsu.
The shortstop, number 29.
A little early on that one. You know, overestimating his speed. Oh, that was such a good pitch to hit, and I botched it. Drop it. All right, Sirloins on the board early. And we got Tiger 10 on the mound. Bad to say. Tiger 10 now with slightly enhanced accuracy. Yeah, hit it to the left side. Wow, that thing is towering. Should have used Sleep Beefy. Filet Jones is pretty slow in the field. He always has been, though. That's not any kind of recent development. Nice inning for Tiger Tent. Get all your Tiger Tents for the children. Here's Posh. She's had to take a game off because she was struggling with her mojo. But I'm sure she's back and better than ever. Ugh, kind of pounded that one down into the dirt. She's not going to be running that one out. Gotta rough up this pitcher a little more effectively. I will say the ball does not appear as clear to me in this lighting as it does in others. Didn't look right. Oh, mojo down. He's back to neutral. You hate to see that kind of thing happen. Here's Javi. He's slowish. God, he is slow. I thought he'd make it there. Not a great pitch. Huh. Oh, that looks uncomfortable. I think that hit her right in the ribs. Lloyd Cook running around, doing his thing. That's not... Power 18 is not going to get the job done. My bad. Sure about that? That was a lovely pitch. Oh boy. I held on to that thing for way too long. Runner advances to third. Not ideal. That swing looked way too late to me. Whatever. Oh no, we're tied at 1. Couldn't catch the fastball up high. 1 down. Double play, it happens. All right, we gave up a run. Let's get some hits. Here's Fleet Beefy.
Number 83.
Anyways. Oh, wow. That's some bad fielding there. I didn't expect that to get through.
Now batting, the first baseman, Cat Stanza.
Base it up the middle. Yep. I mean, you made a better effort at that one, but he couldn't quite get there. Runners on first and second. No outs. For the resurgent Filet Jones. He's up to 206. I don't like that. But there's very little room out of play here in this stadium, so that's fine. And the double play. You hate to see that kind of thing happen. Runner on third with Lloyd Cook at the plate. Getting a run here would be nice. And it doesn't happen, though.
Now batting, the left fielder, Nori Miyoshi.
Cat Stanza showing desire. Was it? Was it outside? Probably. But I feel like the computer gets gets better treatment by the umpires than I do. Tiger Tent don't care. Strike 3. Cat Stanza loves these opportunities. Yeah. There, Yosef had no chance at that. Alright, runner on with 2 outs. We can deal. Don't talk to me about Herbert Hackman. Alright. Time to get some hits. This part of the order struggled in their first appearances.
Number 23.
Oh, it was so slow. I don't think that's going to do it. It's well hit, but not well hit enough. Warning track power from Wankerstein. Here's Eel Soup.
The shortstop, number 29.
No. Shouldn't have been swinging at that pitch. Had no business doing that.
Now batting, the catcher, number 5.
What am I doing? Yeah, that one got away from me in a terrible inning. Absolutely terrible. Sirloins looking limp at the plate. Nice throw there by Longstroke. That high heat. Tiger Tent did give up a run early in the game, but he's looked pretty good out here. He hasn't been down at Tiger Tents, which is, you'll love to see. No, let alone Tiger Rattled. I'm not afraid of Pepe Benicio even when he is on fire. I still think he is trash. Look at that pitch. He's trash. Eel Soup. Beautiful throw. Mojo down. He's not on fire anymore. Now we need to get some hits. Here's Cork Longstroke.
The third baseman.
His white shoes are a beautiful look, I gotta say. Alright. Strike. Oh, thought I could do better than that.
Now batting, the right fielder, Javier Cortez.
That pitch was faster than I thought it was going to be. Yeah, bad looking swings by me. Save us, Fleet Beefy. He's going to be on fire soon, this Stubby Tubrek.
83.
Well, that's a hit, but that's a very tall fence. It's a long single. We'll have to settle for it. Mr. Single. Almost had it. Here's Miss Single with 2 singles on the game.
Cat stands up.
Ooh, that thing was moving for a 90-mile-per-hour. But it is hard to pick up the ball for me in this stadium. Boo. Boo. All right, let's get, he's hurting his own mojo. You love to see that kind of thing happen. Boo. Home crowd not responding. Base knock up the middle. 3 for 3, 3 singles. He's got his number. And here's the RBI man.
Filet Jones.
Just straight up in the air. Oh, Mojo down again? God damn it. Just can't keep him happy. Score remains knotted at 1. Bunts. Gonna try that again? That one, when faced with the fastball, I wasn't prepared. I can see why he tried to bunt now, because he's not good at hitting. Beautiful slider, but it's anticipated. Filet Jones lays out to make the catch. It was a last-second decision. I wasn't sure if I... Oh boy, that looks deep. It's too deep. Oh, right after that beautiful Filet Jones catch, to suffer the solo donger is painful. Yoshi's first of the season.
Now batting, the first baseman, Scooter Sandbrick.
Tiger 10 has a 5.81 ERA. That's not very good. That at bat was significantly easier. We're down 2-1.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Here's the animal. What am I doing? Swinging at those inside pitches now. Outfield collisions. Turn them on.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 23.
What? I thought I had that one. Instead I got that one. Wankerstein sends it into the upper deck. 459 feet straight away to center field. His 6th of the season. He's an excellent DH, I gotta say.
The shortstop, number 29.
Their pitcher still locked in. No matter what. Nice hit from Eel Soup. She can't be stopped. But she can be limited to a single, apparently. A very long single.
Now batting, the catcher, number 5.
Alright, we got Stubby down to a neutral, finally. I don't want anything to do with that. Too much action on it. Base hit up the middle. Josh Wainwright staying out of that tense mode.
Now batting,
Let's see if we get some of that long stroke magic going.
number 7.
We got slow down. He doesn't have the green light. Close one. Green light's on. Still didn't quite want it. Wasn't sure what was going on there. Nice patience by Longstroke. The bases are loaded for Javi Cortez, unfortunately, but he can hit. Pressure is ratcheted to the max here. I wanted it. What an opportunity squandered.
Designated hitter, number 9.
Well, a long single. we can deal with that.
Now batting, the third baseman, Herbert Hackman.
Yeah, a little shaky on that pitch. Got him with the wild pitch. It worked. On those occasions when the pitch is termed wild, let's go to first on this one. Go into the strike zone. The AI pretty much never hits them. So it's nice when it happens. I mean, obviously most of the time they don't go in the strike zone, but Lloyd Cook's out of position. It's a good throw, but I don't think it's going to be in time. And once again, we find ourselves in a little bit of a hole. Yeah, our pitches are not on target. That one's right over the middle. Alright, gets away with it. That's on target. And long stroke. Easy throw to first. Alright, let's gotta make something happen on offense here. We got the top of the order coming up. They've hit pretty well. Pitcher is somehow locked in again. I find that stunning. Oh, he turned on that one. Sends it right into the hole. And I struck out. Can't beat it.
Now batting,
His single.
first baseman, Pat Stanza.
It's not going to be quite enough. Probably be another long single. Oh, that one bounced a little funny, so we're going to second. Slides in for the double. Nicely done, Cat. But Lay Jones, he's an RBI man, so that getting to second was a pretty big deal. But I got a contact swing. Come on. Yeah, he's not going to be able to run that out. Advances the runner to third. It's all up to the animal. We need a run.
Lloyd Cook.
No. Come on! I felt like I had to swing because everything was getting called a strike, and he's not going to be able to run it out. Another opportunity squandered. You don't want to lose to the Moonstars. They are bad. Their pitcher is bad. Since he's been able to maintain that locked-in status for 90% of the game, a little bit more difficult. You'll soup. Makes the play.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 94.
Right at long stroke, he makes the catch. Remember that time Miyoshi hit a home run on me? That was awful. I remember. Now she looks like she's barely competent to hold a bat. Alright, let's get some runs! Nice inning for Tiger Tent. 8th inning. Here's Wankenstein, excuse me.
Number 23.
Oh, he ripped the cover off that ball, but it went right to Scooter's handbrake. Save us, Eel Soup.
Number 29.
Well, he's an unstoppable force of base hits. Alright, got him mojo down temporarily.
The catcher, number 5.
Okay, nice pitch. You gotta be fucking shitting me. I can't believe that was called. Those two previous pitches were called strikes.
The third baseman, number 7.
I don't think that's getting through. Another bad looking inning. Bottom of the 8th. We're down by 1. Tiger Tent, gonna hold on. Cat Stanza makes the easy play. Tries to chase him down, but he headed for the dugout. High heat, a little out of control, but he swung anyway. Thanks, buddy. And that looks like it will stay in the field of play as Mirthright settles under for the second out. Two strikes on the batter. Challenge him with this slider. He accepted the challenge happily. Oh, you want to just give me a little call there? Tiger Tent makes the catch. All right, last chance for the Sirloins. We're down by 1. Javi Cortez is going to start it off. They're not going to remove their pitcher. This guy's going the distance. It's hit really well, but it's going to be caught, so that's not great.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 83.
No such thing as a low pitch in this game. Shit, didn't like that pitch at all. Seriously, all of these pitches look low to me. I don't know. Last batter. He's 4 for 4. I fucking ripped the shit out of that thing. Oh, man. Bad loss. Ah, you hate to see it. Just couldn't put the hits together in the right order. Tiger Tent and Cat Stanza get 2 of the... I mean, the guy gave up 12 hits. He's not the player of the game. I mean, he only gave up 2 runs, though, so what can you say? Oh. I've passed Hanley Dexteras. I'm right there with Groobs! All caps. Anything happening here? Nick Steele just loses 3 contact. I hate to see that kind of thing happen. Devin Godsend, a nice but older first baseman, third baseman, who 92 power, 98 contact. If I had 11 million to spread around, I'd be all over it. Bobby Bash gets cut. He's old. And I was like, that's it. All right. So I don't feel the need to look at any stats or anything. I'm very disappointed by that last game. Loved the first game. Not so much this one. Could have done without it. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. I'll be back tomorrow with more Super Mega Baseball 3. Until then, I'll see ya.